Hello, my name is Andrew Young, and today I will be talking about a dissected sheep's heart. I'm taking a Biology 240 at Los Angeles Pacific University, so let's go ahead and get started. Um, First off, we have our superior inferior vena cava. Those transfer deoxygenated blood to the right atrium. From the right atrium, it goes to the tricuspid. From the tricuspid, it goes to the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, it goes to the pulmonary artery, which is the only artery in the whole body that's deoxygenated, and then it goes to the lungs to get air, gets air and all that in the papillaries, comes back, and then comes through the pulmonary vein, which is the only vein in the body that has oxygen. The rest of the veins are deoxygenated, and once it comes back through the veins, it goes to your left side of the heart, which carries only oxygenated blood. So now, once it gets to the left side, it goes to the right ventricle, then the right ventricle to the bicuspid. It's also known as the mitral valve. And then you got your right ventricle. And then from your right ventricle, it goes to your aortic valve, and then to your aorta. Then your aorta distributes it throughout your whole body, and then it ends up going back to your superior inferior vena cava, then to your right atrium, and then the cycle just keeps repeating and repeating. So now let's get started. So right here we have my dissected heart. As you can see, this heart is very interesting, I thought. So just give me a second. Okay, so right here, as you can notice, let me show you. The left side of our heart, and this is our right, this is the apex and all that. So now when we open it, the left side is obviously a lot bigger. The left side does a lot more work, but all right. So now let's get started. So right here, see how it's shut? This is the right side. So right here we have our up here we have our right atrium, basically somewhere in this general area, and then from our right here we got some pectoral, or I'm sorry, pectinate muscle, and then if you keep going deeper and deeper, you could find there's a valve, probably, can't really tell. Let's check this one. Well, can't really get into it either, but so basically you'd have your right atrium, you'd have a little bit of muscle, your tricuspid, your papillary muscle would be right here, then you'd have like your right ventricle, and the pressure builds up a bunch in the right ventricle, or I'm sorry, in the right, well, pressure builds up, so the right atrium shuts, and then it keeps pushing to the right ventricle, and then as you could definitely tell, this is a lot more bigger than this side, because this pumps to the aorta and then throughout the rest of the body. So the left side does a lot more than your right side. As you can see, like this being the left, this would be the right. The left, how much bigger it is, because it's doing so much more work. And this is I would believe your aorta. I'm not very sure. See that right there? That could possibly be your aorta. And then, if you stick your fingers in, you could definitely figure it out. And then this may possibly be your inferior vena cava. But I'm gonna do some more research, and I'll get back to you guys. Thank you, and have a good day.